So the pupil's really small, like the other one. Probably a reflection of the snow. Let's do our dark on the lids. And I think I'm going to come up like this. This part is dark. And then this part is also very dark. And the eyelid matches the nose. So let's see. Just like that. So I'm going to do a light layer of black on the lid here in the little eyelid. We can finish this edge out too. Can't really see. It's got lashes in the way. That's a pretty good. We have a darker line as well right here. Okay, so let's go in with our light olive. And go ahead and color the whole eyeball light olive. Okay, and then let's start working on those deeper colors. I've got my green ochre, and I want to bring it into the edges. It's going to bring a little bit of gold look in there, a little bit of yellow. Just bring it like this. And then we have those darker tones in the middle, which we'll start with the olive and work our way out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got the olive in, and now we have olive black. So I'm going to go in with some olive black right closest to the pupil. Let's put some on the edge here as well. We have a little bit of a shadow, so I'm going to go ahead and darken right in there and right above here. I'm going to get some of my umber. Get this darkened up. And then two, let's do the eyeballs here in the white part of the eyes. This is going to be different because it's kind of strange, I know, but what I do for these is you add a little bit of cream. We put in some bluish pale, and then we're going to add some gray. maybe even just some beige. Let me see. Because they're not like, it's not always just like super white. I mean, a lot of people want to think that it's white, but it really isn't. It's like a bluish, sometimes a darker gray. We can even add some of the, let's do some brownish beige. So we can put in a little bit of that. Let's get in our blacks again. Can shadow them up a little bit like that. Now this one is hiding a little bit more than what I have, so I'm going to tighten that up just a touch. Just bring in some of that black around. Fix that pupil. And then let's continue. All right. All right, let's throw in a little bit of some, I'm going to do some lime green. Just going to put it right in here just to blend a little bit. And then I think I'm going to take my umber, and then I think I'm going to darken up some of these areas. Just a little bit. Some olive again. And now some light olive on the edges. And now we gotta do some shine in there. Maybe get a little bit more of the umber. Let's put some of that umber here too. All right, tighten up that pupil. Get some of this black going in here. This is the brownish beige, and I'm going to place it in here, and we're going to blend go ahead and do a light shadow over top of that eyelid. Now the closest part's going to have to be darker, because if you look, that's the part that's touching the eyeball, and it is darker. So just get a nice even layer all the way across. Let's put in a little bit of, I'm going to do a little umber in there. A little bit more brownish beige. After this, we'll work on getting the interior interior shine of the eyeball. Let's put a little more shade in here. And then blend it with our olive. Just gonna like play around. Let's get some green ochre in there, a little more yellowy. All right, now to work on that shine, I've got all the colors we used in the last one. So I've got my cream, I've got my turquoise blue, and then I have my bluish pale. So we're actually seeing shapes in this one. The other one was kind of weird. It didn't really have, I mean, it has kind of shapes, but it's not like this one. So right here we have like a shape. It's kind of square and it goes up like this. We have a little bit of a square, kind of comes around like this. There's like a board or something. I'm seeing like it goes all the way across into the eye, the white of the eye. Kind of comes up into top eyelid. And then it's almost like maybe it's maybe it's in a cage. I don't know. Maybe it's like a zoo. Goes this way. I'm going to use a little bit of turquoise blue. Bring it across here. Now there are some darker shadows for like the eyelashes. So get out your umber. And let's do some of those darker eyelashes. And then we'll just take our bluish pale, go up in between them. Get a little bit of our cream, make some brighter spots, a little more shiny. Like that, like this. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of cream on the edge of that eye. Some right here too. There we go. All right, let's move on. We'll start to work around the eye.